Well, it comes in different ways. I think if you get a melodic statement in mind, you got to get it down before it gets away from you, because it leaves. You get a nice melodic idea, go to the piano and figure out. You can write a song without harmony, just a freestanding melody, and put harmony to it later. You can write a song from a melodic pattern already given. You can write songs, see, there's so many mathematically, there's so many different ways. I studied with Professor Rudolf Schramm from Leipzig, Germany, at the Carnegie Hall for about 2 years. And he was an advocate of the Schillinger system of music. You ever seen the books by Schillinger? You seen them? Mathematics. Everything is mathematics. See, because if you take like a song like Giant Steps of Coltrane, it's a mathematical pattern to the song, you know, from the tonic to the minor third to the fourth, and you know, and then things like that. 2-5-1 progression. 1-6-2-5 is like I got rhythm changes. So there's a lot of mathematics involved. So, you know, it's different. I think the most flexible way, if you write a melodic a statement of 2 bars or something like that, and it's not too complicated, you have more possibilities of harmonizing that on different chords. You know what I mean? So that is the best way, freestanding melody. You know, my teacher would say, in every melody that's remembered, there's a boss note. You have to have a boss note. That's the long note. So if you say, da 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 da, that's the long note in that phrase. Or if you say, da da de da do re da de do re on Green Dolphin Street. Well, the long note is on the front. That's a positive melodic statement. If you, like the other one was a negative melodic, the long note is at the end. And if you got a long note in your melodic, you know, la da 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 da, and you got a long note and some short notes. The short notes are the workers for the boss. You get to the boss note. Bebop melodies got so complicated, 8th notes and very fast. That's why, you know, the general public they didn't get to bebop as fast as the musicians did. They may be getting to some of it now, and some of it they never will. The general public, they don't hear all of that, all those notes, you know? A guy told me one time, we listened to that train in the showboat in Philadelphia. He said, man, what's the matter with that guy? He sounds like he's practicing all the time. You see? He said, hey, that guy, McCoy, went to school with me. He don't let him play nothing. He just keep playing and keep playing. And McCoy stopped and let train play 15 minutes by itself. So it's different strokes for different folks. But you really have to, as a composer, everybody, you can find a statement. They say like Duke Ellington, Ray Charles, people like that, would, after the gig, when they're wide open musically, they would come up with an idea and get it down. Get it down right when you know, if you go in the shower and you sing to yourself a hip, you think it's a nice melody. dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-da, dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-da, and come out and write it down. And then you got that. You document all those kind of things. And then, you know, as far as composing, it's a lot of technique things. When you find out that you're writing something that's already been written, you find yourself say, okay, I got a new song. Da, 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 da. Somebody say, hey, man, that's Laura. So you have to change something. Dee da, dee da, do, do, dee. You change a couple of notes, and it comes out as a different song, so you won't get sued. Oh yeah, arranging is an extension. You said it. You know, and studying with Professor Sram, I got hip to the different rhythmic systems. If my arrangement, if my melody is in half notes, and my accompaniment, I want a little action, I may write the second counterpoint or the counterpoint to the melody with quarter notes, or I may write it with eighth notes or 16th notes, how much motion I want. So it's a lot of science, and there's a lot of math involved. It's a lot of mathematics music. So all of that. It's a combination of mathematics, intuition, what you hear in your head, in yourself, individuals. But I really wish everybody here that's in the sound of my voice would write more. You know, because being a soloist and standing up and improvising, and, you know, the guys get the girls to clap and vice versa, the girls get the guys to clap when they solo and everything, is that business. That's okay. But when you're not standing up soloing, if you have some music, I've been very fortunate to have people record my music. Yeah, I can be home watching the Warriors, but somebody records one of my songs and I get royalties. You see, when Nas recorded one of my, 2 bars from one of my songs, he rapped, he cursed all over it. But I went to the bank, because somebody bought them the profanity. They love it, you know. So if Miles recorded 2 of my songs, and different people, Ahmed Jamal, and different people, it's always good, man. It's also very rewarding to your psyche that you got somebody that, oh, somebody liked my song good enough to record. That gives you, you know what I mean? It must have been okay if somebody else liked it beside me. So all of those things come into play, man, when you're composing. And for a big band, I wrote, I got about 50 or 60 big band arrangements that I have, and I sell them, you know, and I give them to people, and, you know, if somebody will play them. The problem now is with technology, what it is, royalties get scarce because people can download your music free. You don't get no royalties for your melodies, please. You see what I'm saying? I used to get big royalty checks, man. And they start to dwindle.